There's been some news in the world of Bond in the last coming week that I thought it's worth discussing. And the big one for me is not who's going to play James Bond, but who's behind the director's chair. Well, you could have knocked me out with a feather with this one because I wouldn't have thought he may be interested, but it actually makes sense. And that's Denis Villeneuve. Yes, the director of Dune and movies like The Arrival and so forth. Denis Villeneuve, as we know, is an excellent director. I don't know why my hands went up like it was Talladega Nights then. I need to grab a mic. Either way, Denis Villeneuve is a great choice for a Bond director because not only is he capable of handling action scenes, as we've seen with Dune, but he is a master at the quiet personal moments. And what do you do with Bond moving forward? What is the difference between James Bond and any other action franchise? I think it's class. I think James Bond movies have always been a cut above in regards to tone and class. James Bond filmed that at heart should feel very British in the proper sense. And I think Denis Villeneuve is going to reveal that. I'm really excited to see what he's going to do with this. I'm also curious to see, are they basing it off a short story or book, or is this a brand new story they're going to do? I'm sure that's going to be revealed. Now, last time I talked about Bond, it looked like Aaron Taylor-Johnson was going to be locked and loaded as the new James Bond. However, that's gone into a bit of a doubt because there was an announcement by Amazon that they're looking for actors under 30. They're looking for young guys. I was saying names like Jacob Elordi and the Aussie Kid and Tom Holland. God, do not make Tom Holland James Bond, for fuck's sake. Not Spider-Man, all right? But they're looking at younger people. So, look, I reckon it's a really exciting time in the world of James Bond. There's lots of fascinating stuff coming through the pipeline. It's going to be fascinating to see this film because this film will set the tone for this next generation of Bond films coming up, just like Martin Campbell's Casino Royale did, and when they completely destroyed with the sequel with the oil chick. Does that movie make any sense?